Hello. Welcome to possibly the last Shadowrun stream. Not on this channel forever. I don't know if I'll ever go back to the Shadowrun games, play different characters, make different choices, but welcome to the last Shadowrun stream for the very long, God words, foreseeable future. We will, I guess we just... Sorry. Okay, I will check that. Sorry. Let's not do that now. Actually no, I can check that on my phone. Sorry, my brain just thought of something, and I was like, oh no, please say I haven't accidentally lost some of my archives for my stream. I don't think I have. Sorry, this is dumb brain. Okay, no, I haven't. Cool. I'll make sure I don't do that afterwards. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, we should just get on with the game. Get on with Shadowrun Hong Kong. And again, it will be our last game. So that will be something. Continue. Yeah, no. We just need to talk to our crew, and that's it. We're on the last mission then. Like, this is the very last mission for us. Well, everything seems to be more or less in one piece. Did you and Q get anything figured out? More to the point, did you ever find out who we're fighting yet? Yeah, we know who we're up against. Kat and her people are being funded by Ares. That's not what I was hoping to hear. Ares is serious business. So what's next? We can't expect to take the fight to them. We aren't equipped for that. They're up to something in Taupo. My best guess is that they're heading there next. We have a target. Good. I would very much like to bring this episode to a close. Your PDA buzz, cutting him off. Q. Answer the call. Q's face flickers onto the PDA view screen. She looks haggard, even more so than before. The call was a bust, Eugene. I've got a few experts willing to go to bat for me, but none of the rest are already writing us off as a failure. Nobody's going to risk antagonizing Ares on my say-so. We're going to need a hell of a lot more than one misfired email if you're going to convince if we're going to convince them to move on this. Figures. We're on our own, I guess. Looks that way. We're going to have to face whatever's in Taipo without any assistance or backup. It's either that or we sit here on the barge for the foreseeable future. Q lets out a large sigh. Look, Eugene, I told you and your team would be well compensated for helping me, but I never really specified exactly what your order would be. I think you should know. You got my attention. Well, let's start with the bad news. I can't put any monetary value on what your team will receive. Truth be told, I'm going to have to wrestle with the corporates to get them to do much of anything. A lot of the cost of renting out the bang team came out of what we had set aside for you. Excuse me, what? You'll get paid. I promise you that. It just won't be enough to retire on. Nothing I can do about that. That's just the way it has to be. Goblet crosses her arms on her chest and disgusted look on her face. Yeah, I'm sure it is. We never asked. We should have never trusted. Q voice cuts in, talking over. As for you, Eugene, you're a different story. For you, I've got something better than money. This had better be good. It is. I can restore your sin. Duncan's too. I can give you your old lives back. Holy shit! Yeah, that's fairly. That's right. Imagine the doors that'll open for you. You could return to Seattle, pretend that none of this ever happened. Hell, you could even do whatever you want, and you could do it completely above board. And what I'm offering you is freedom to make your choice again. The freedom that Khan and Josine Sang and Kindly Sheng took away from you. Anyway, I wanted you to know that what's on the line before you head to Taupo. She rubs her eyes, stretching. I'm gonna get my kit ready. I'd recommend you do the same. I'm on it. Let's finish this. Go to Juma when you're ready. He'll sneak us into Taupo, and we'll bring this to a close. Oh, and Hyujin, I can't promise that we'll come back to the Bangtan after this is over. Take the size now because you might not ever get a chance again. Works for me. I wanted to do a little exploring anyway. She begins to look away and seems to think better of it. The camera refocuses on her face. Oh, and Hyujin, your boss rang. The Kong that you took from Eddie Pang, I got broken in the move. I found it in 50 pieces when we got here. It's in a wastebasket under my desk if you still want it, but I can't imagine it's worth much anymore. Sorry about that. The video feed cracks and Q's face swings out of the PDA and it goes dark. Well, this presents us with something of a conundrum, my friend. He takes a drag on his cigarette and slowly releases the smoke through his nostrils. Kirchi pulls the ground. If this payment goes through, your Shadowrun days with your team will be over. With a sin, you would be a liability. You could perhaps remain in Hawaii, but you'd never find you'd need to find a different line of work. A difficult decision. I'll put some thought into it. See that you do. For now, we have a job to prepare for. Kylie Sheng wishes us to complete the task, and also we will payday or no. The conspiracy could pose a threat to the Yellow Lotus, and we cannot stay with certain whether it does or not until we enter the warehouse in Taipo. We got you're right. Get ready. We got to secure to raid the facility. Let's wait until they're all actually down in the thing. Okay. He just bugs out there. That's just a glitch. Alrighty then. No new messages. Open job directory. Back. Access Shadowrun BBS. Where's Pink Swear? Hello Shadows. I'm trying to locate Pink Swear. Last we heard, our paranoid friend was freaking out about the robot ants, but it's quite some time since we spoke. Truth be told, I'm getting generally worried. Any tips would be welcome. Yeah, about that haiku stalking. You got something spit out. Well, it wasn't Jivebot or Codex or whatever the Matrix rumor mill seems to believe. Oh, wait, what? Jackie, as in with J. I have a sinking feeling that I know what you're about to tell me. Yeah, it was me. After Pinky and I split up, Pinky never changed the door codes. When I figured that out, I thought I'd just, play a harmless prank on him. You got a funny definition of harmless. She's probably in the middle of a psychotic breakdown, running through the hills to escape a bunch of imaginary poetry ants. Well, if she's gone, we could raid her apartment. She's got loads of great gear, and she probably is too busy panicking to change the codes. Again. Fuck it, count me in. Oh my god. Good friends. Looking for a milk run. Experienced decker and a fresh-faced team for a run is looking for a basic run. Subcontract your dullest jobs to us. Preferably no jobs involving experimental stims, secret commands, escapes on mopeds, the walled city, underwater pipes, or ferrets, just to be on the safe side. Message me. SJ, wouldn't taking on your dullest jobs make a bit run too milky? Oh, for this team, no, just this once. And I know that sounds crazy, so hear me out. I just want to go on a run where half of the team doesn't get riddled with bullets, or disevolved in acid, or fed into a giant meat grinder. Call me crazy, but I think it'd be a nice change of pace. Hey SG, got a mission that could probably throw your way. Requires some discreet sewer drainage below overnight errand facility. Security should be lax, and the stories about waking crocodiles down there are probably just an urban legend. You guys want in? Yes, perfect. GC, I don't think the partnership is gonna work out. GC seemed like a good guy. Okay. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone back. Cool. That was weird. Richter glances around from his workstation, eyebrow arcing upwards as he turns his face to you. Under the desk, Yoshi dips and chassis hit in recognition. Well, my friend, our fortunes have undergone an interesting turn, have they not? I would not have thought of myself as a cast out at sea, but here we are. We gotta hang out with pirates. I'll take that over the HKPF task force any day. Indeed, in point fact, I'd rather enjoy the change of scenery. There is something soothing, almost meditating, in watching the sea mines bob to the motions of the water. A relaxed smile spreads across his face. Absence fishes of a cigar on his breast pocket. It's quite lovely, you know, like enormous sea urchins with cells of rusted iron, pregnant with destructive power. I'll give you this, Reactor. You have an interesting way of looking at the world. Yes, my friend, I suppose I do. He snatches a bunch of the torches of his desk, flick it on, and whisks a cigarette through the flames. A plume of grey smoke curls to the ceiling. You'll forgive me for my flights of fancy, I'm sure. Are you enjoying life on the Bentang? He pauses a moment, considering. Truthfully, I rather like it. She's a lovely old vessel and well suited for a role of floating fortress. And you? Are you enjoying yourself in a new, if temporary, home? Honestly, I love it here. It's really cool, actually. It's nice, isn't it? The Bentang is a rusted hulk, yes, but Ultima and her pirates have arranged her with new arms, armaments, and components, and in so doing they have elevated her into something more. There is beauty to be found in that, yes. What do you think of the last run? We had a lead, and we were one step closer to being done with this foolishness. There are positive things, I think. Land betrayal was aggravating, but not surprising. Only a fool would trust someone on a task force. They suckled from corporate teats. Still, our hit on the Tiger's Den ultimately was positive. Now we will lash on to our pirate ship, enjoying the swell of waves and the smell of salt in the air. A rather large improvement by anyone's standards. Now, do you want... Okay, no, that's it. Alright. We should probably fire... Actually, no, we'll go in with the health kits we have. If not, we can hopefully back out a bit. Gachu is sitting cross-legged on his floor of the cabin. The sword is unsheathed in front of him, and there are an array of tools nearby, and there is thick with the scent of cloved oil. The tools including a stack of small paper squads, several stones, a tiny metal prick, and a high-tech vice scope of some sort. He raises a hand in greetings as you enter. Pardon me if I do not stand, Hugin. Fine as these swords may be, they require as much maintenance as other weapons. Bars to be stand out, dents to be reformed, etc. The salt air here is Blade's new favour. Please make yourself at home. What's the vice grip for? It's a diamond-coated rebonder. It cannot replicate the die-coat process that covers these blades, but patch spots out of the diamond edge coat has worn away or become rough. The materials are rather expensive, as you may guess. Now, what do you want from me? What do you think of the last run? Gachu snorts and spits of ground. Betrayal. It's inevitable, I do admit. I suspect that it would be Q who was responsible. He seemed too high-principled and naive to me. I suppose I was wrong. But their trap was sprung and we were defeated in it. So we fought our way from the police station, finding victory where others would surely have tasted only death. Rejoice in this, my friend. It means the enemy is stupid and underestimates us, though that may change now that we have survived the trap. Alright. Duncan now, then the last two. Duncan and Isabel, and Isabel, then Gobert. Duncan's pacing around a small room. His thoughts are somewhere else. He relieves a break. As soon as you approach him, he looks thankful for the distraction. What's up? What do you think of the last run? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. He's no dialogue. Alright, cool. You see, you sense a change in environment immediately upon entering the room. Seconds later, it hits you. It's quiet in here. The usual drone of beeps and hums are completely absent. Isabel leans up against a steel table, picking out what looks like glass wrapped in a circuit board. Her profile illuminates a blue-green glow by the glowing screen besides her. She looks up with a heavy eye. She speaks with her tone is grave. So it all comes down to this. Looks like it. You ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Her hand pauses. A piece of glass falls between her fingers. She hesitates to set the circuit board. Try your best not to die, Hyujin. I will if you will. Rebecca rolls her eyes at your comment, but with a corner of her lips and smile. Yeah, Hyujin. Okay, I can do that. You seem to keep yourself pretty busy. Do you ever get bored? Only when I talk to you. I'm serious. So am I. She smiles wickedly, but only when I'm in a bad mood. Her smile drops and she's all business again. To your answer, no. And I wonder that everyone can manage to find themselves bored in this city ever. It takes a special kind of creativeness to let yourself get bored here. The only circumstances I've ever found some tiresome are when someone dull is talking, or if I'm stuck on a job with the wrong people. Green runners. They'll wait in a haystack for 5 hours before we strike, kind of idiots who always die in a couple runs into the game. She shudders at the thought. 5 horrible, itchy hours laying in a haystack. I don't want to think about that anymore. You gonna know anything else? Got plans after we finish off cut? Definitely. She resets a lovely hand on the terminals, many extra devices. Got plenty of upgrades I need to perform on the octopus. Pardon me. On the octopus. Gonna try and convert her mineral oil cooling system. It's the new hotness on the boards. Mineral oil, how does that even work? Imagine a computer's a fish tank. Now imagine that fish tank is filled with non-conductive, easily cooked mineral oil. Add bubbles and lights, achieve victory. Well, best luck with that. She scoffs at you, as if I needed luck. See you, Isabel. That's good to know. Swarm to a touch. I have no idea what this vending machine's about, but Gobert. You enter Gobbert's cabin and find her gulping something from the chipped plastic mug. As the mug's containing slosh and turns, a sharp anti-static noise stings your nose. She glances up at you from the drink and locks eyes with you. The pirates make this. I think it's some kind of whiskey. She frowns down at the mug. I don't know what they make it from, but it tastes like salty trapevine? I thought pirates drunk rum. They probably do, when there is any. I mean, I don't think Ultima and her people choose this over stuff of bottled rum or tequila or whatever. This is just what they can make here on the boat. She tilts a mug towards you, volunteering. Kicks like a mule. You want some? Sure, hit me with it. We've ate and drunk everything we have had. Literally, in this game. Why would we stop now? She hands you a mug. The antiseptic hits your sinuses, bringing water to your eyes. It smells anything but appetizing. It doesn't look much better. Bombs up. Damn it, we don't have any of these. You tilt the mug back and fills your mouth with liquor. The flavor is repulsive. It's close to industrial solvent, like a beverage. As your stomach turns as the fluid traces the grimy, fiery trail down your throat, every bodily instinct you possess urges you to spit out to purge it from yourself, the horrible poison that you just ingested. Spit out. You spit it back out, a goblet leaves back with a squeal and sprays as Freya's washes her face. Watch it. If this stuff stuff is going to blind me, I want it to be because I'm drinking it, not because my team leader spat in my eyes. That was wretched, Garver. It tastes like paint thinner with lemon in it. I never said it had to be good. I was just said that it'd do the job. But I guess I can't now because you went all Moby Dick and sprayed it all over the place. She sighs. I'm gonna have to get back to 10 and Jolt to get more. And when I do, you can't have any. I can live with that. Mind if I ask you about something else? Sure, fine. What do you think of a Bentang? It's a tricky out of barrage that doesn't go anywhere. That makes it a glorified raft. Thinking back to the last raft we spent a lot of time on, the sinking ship, thinking all the shit that went down there. Remember the smell of killing pits, the disease-ridden rat monster that we had to eat us? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, well, you already know the answer to the question. It's not I don't appreciate that the pirates are doing for us. Hell, I kind of like some of them. They're a fun group. I'd prefer to hang out on dry ground is all. Honey's reflexes are just suddenly sway of the deck. A rogue wave after passing, she puts her hands on her hips and refocuses on you. Anyway, what about you, Ciel? How are you enjoying the pirate life? Honestly, kind of dig it. Yo-ho and all that. She lifts her lips in a smirk. The next time we're on shore, I'll make sure to find you a parrot. Something that will with truly distinct plumage. And a big floppy hat. Maybe something that you could wear at a rakish angle. Deal. Good. So you don't need anything else? Come on, let's change the subject. What do you think of the last run? Well, we got some answers. We didn't get killed. That's something, I guess. Can't say I'm thrilled about being betrayed like that, where we were, or hunted down, or any of that. But I guess that beats getting shot. If there's any silver lining to be found here, I guess it's that we know where we're going next. Granted, we don't know what we'll find when we get there, but we got a destination. That's better than nothing. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Okay, cool. That's it. We've obviously got to go collect the thing for Kindly Shang, which we will do. And I don't know where we pick up medicine supplies. Actually, hang on a sec. Job directory. Okay, cool. We have no pending jobs. Sad. Because I don't know where the medical truck is a big thing. Okay, what? We can't go back inside? Huh. I thought... It's so weird. I thought Jumu said you could go pick it up. I am a little bit confused now, but because I thought that's what she said. Q said you could go pick it up if you want it. Huh. Was I being crazy there? Yep, no, thanks. Where the hell is the medical supply thing? Is it not here anymore? We can't go back in there. I'm like, where the hell was she talking about? Oh. We would have seen it. Would we have seen it? Yeah, well, we went around the whole ship. We would have seen, like, if we could have picked anything up. Oh, well, we got... Actually, no, we have enough, it seems. Hopefully that's enough. Let's get going then. Just wanted some cyberware, god game. Speaking of which, where are we meant to go actually? Because, like, we're meant to meet with Jumo, but I'm like, where the hell is he? Let's go talk to this guy. Rags of medical supplies and cybernetics compound room. Across the doorway, a heavy-duty industrial crammed together to convert as much space as possible. Many of them look neglected and with a fine layer of dust and grime coating every rinsed surface, but other elements have clearly seen such regular use that they appear polished from the handling. A man stands towards the left side of the room. He wears a fitted high-collared coat, and looks like it gives him a lot of movement for room, the flexibility in his arms. A virtual retainer displays hangs over his right eye, highlighting in yellow. He greets you with a nod and smiles quickly. Welcome. He studies his face. You new around here, I take it? Without answering, he continues. My name's Andre, and I'm the layer business. I've got a large inventory that if you're interested in buying. Let's see if we can or not. That's really good for a physical adept, I guess. Let's go with... Do we go with the cybernetic one, which is a pure essence cost, or like... I mean, it's half of it. That's a bit more... Which one's more expensive? Like... Yeah, let's go with this one, because it's more expensive, because it's less expensive than the BioWare. Cyberware, yeah, confirm. Yep. Now we should have basically a intelligence of... Wait, did that actually not... Because we're max intelligence already. Did that not... Did that actually not do anything? Well then, whoops. Answer... His eyes narrow and takes a half step back. Yes. What kind of answer? Who are you? Relax, man. I'm just new to this whole pirate thing, and I'd like to ask you about it. The man visibly relaxes. He exhales through his mouth and finishes his gesture with a smile. Sorry about that. Those who roll with pirates often have a long and colourful history. Lords know I do. I mean no offence. Yeah, and what's your colourful history? He runs a hand behind his neck, carefully considering his next work, slowly replies. It's not a terribly exciting story. Let's say I've got a few creditors after my ass, and let's leave it at that. I've got nothing but time, man. If you want to talk about it, I'd be happy to listen. Alright, why not? John Lowe appeared to set sold on value of you Shadowrunners. They must have information that I don't, but if they trust you, then I suppose that's all I need. He grabs his bearded chin, and his eyes sink into the floor with thought. Well, where to begin? I was a physician back in Russia, working in trauma wards. It was an emotionally grueling profession. One thing led to another, and it wasn't long before I found myself hooked on BTL chips. That's where the debt comes in, a lot of debt. So much of that was no way I could pay it off all in my lifetime. Given my options, I decided that a do-over was in order, so I left my old life behind. Well, I tried to. At any rate, it seemed that no matter where I went, my creditors would always be right on my tail. All the way up until I fled to Indonesia. He smiles weakly. There, I met the glorious Captain Otmar and her sailors. The rest is history. What'd your crew recruitment here end up costing you? That's a sharp one. Comes with fees, eh? The price of asylum here was 10 years of industrial service to the Bangtang on-board cyber surgeon. At the time I thought the deal was manageable, but my continuous habits had since driven those 10 years of service up to 30. Truth is, I may die before I ever repay the captain. But let me tell you, indentured service among the Jolo beats the hell out of a back in the motherland. He looks content around the medical bay. I've got more here than I could ever hope for in my old life. And how are you getting along with the pirates? I got used to them, and they got used to me. They can be real slave drivers at times, but at their core, they're decent people. They may have claim for me to rest on my natural life, but at least they won't work me to the death, he chuckles. Well, not quickly, anyway. For better or worse, it sounds like things worked out. You're right, and for that I'm grateful. He snaps out of his nostalgia and stands up straight. He's turned business-like again. Anyway, is there something I can get you while you're here? Maybe see you later. Oh. Yeah, no. Whoopsie daisy, we wasted some cybernetics because you can only go up to 9. I can't just try and tease out like 10 points of intelligence, even as a passive thing. Okay, where the hell am I actually meant to go now? I'm actually lost. I'm going there. Yeah, there's no way back into that. Like, where the hell am I meant to go? Where the hell is Jomo? Oh, that's his speedboat. Oh, there he is. Whoopsie daisy. I just missed him. See you later. Again, I can't get back in there to get the thing out of the trash, but yeah. Let's just do this. One second thought. Now, let me actually Google that, because I'm confused by that now, because I'm pretty sure they straight up said, hey, if you want to come get it from my place. Shadows over Hong Kong. Let me see. Okay, apparently nothing. I didn't find anything that's really on that. Never mind. Let's just carry on with the game, I guess. Let's finish. Take me to face card. Okay, let's do this. Yes, take me there. Alright, so we're gonna take Richter, Duncan, and Gobert. Because Duncan, I feel like it's gonna be a bit more useful than Gachi, because while Gachi is useful, Gobert, our body has the whole throwback grenades cybernetics. Yes. You watch the Bing Tangra slowly out of view as the drunken mistake bobs terminally across the choppy waves. Anger rain dimples the water surface and obscures the world around you in a haze. Before long, the warehouse appears on the horizon, great silhouettes looming above the dock doors. Kind of people is guarding the warehouse. You don't know where you're going to find inside, but the last lead you had to follow. If the conspiracy with the SDU is going to be stopped, it has to happen tonight in that warehouse. Q sits nearby, her fingers passing on the temples, a sign of her distress, no doubt, but despite the evident discomfort, she still looks present and alert. Taupo, a small fishing village, now encrusted with a cheap industrial warehouse, grows ever closer. Water whips down from the sky as you bump against the docks. You've arrived. Okay, so let's put this on. Do we take... Let's take 2, just in case. Oh god, it doesn't really have any health kits. Actually, what the hell am I doing? Let's give level 3 health kits to some of these people. Because they're better. Oh, what else is there? Magic spells. Let's go with Life Drain, because again, it's useful. Really hate how Duncan does not have, like, data jack, so he can't use any of these. I don't think he could use this pistol. Oh, he can. That's good. I'll let him have that pistol. His grenades are fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, confirm. I guess we go into this now. Confirm. I'm going game order saved. Last mission. God, I'm actually a bit nervous. Considering the difficulty of this game up until now. Cold rain lashes your face as you take a place on Talpo's dock. The storm is loud, practically deafening. Periodic thunderclaps roar in the distance. Cannon fire and the flash of lightning stabs at your eyes. Q stands beside you, bracing herself against the storm. She turns to Captain Jomel, practically shouting to be heard over the howling wind. Jomel, any chance anyone caught sight of us on the way in? The pirate cups his hand over his mouth and barks in reply. You insult me! Crowd's traders pigs were blind to our approach as... He shouts back, kiting the ship. Yeah, we've got it, thank you. She pauses a moment and shudders in the gust of winds. Nearly blows her over. Straightening, she leans towards you. Okay, we've got to get towards where Stu is patrolling the area. There'll probably be an Ares presence on the site too. We need to be surgical in our approach. Take them from ambush if possible and kill them quietly. That means we will creep ahead, not sprint. And if we have spotted them, shoot them before they can catch sight of us. Got it? Don't worry about me. Don't worry. Are you gonna be alright? I'm as good as I'm gonna be. My head's pounding like a jackhammer, but I'll manage. I've got the element of surprise on our side, and on top of that, the visibility and comm reception have to be shot to shit in the storm. All of these are going to be good for us. Gulliver huddles frowning forward, her teeth chattering as rats peek out from her pockets. Yeah, I've got a lot of Shadowrunning in zero visibility weather. The ice water is surging around my knees and having no feeling in my fingers. It's fucking great. Alright, let's do this. Goddamn, Gulliver, that's great. She claps you on her shoulder. On your shoulder, her hands feel like ice. Lead on, Hyojin, and remember, when you see hostiles, take them out. If you manage to raise an alarm, you better believe the screwy personnel will flood into the warehouse, and that's a complication we don't need. Got it. Okay, that doesn't look like we can go anywhere. Just have a look around, because it tends to be useful stuff that you can use on your mission around these bigger maps. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. Can we activate the gun mode? No, we can't. God, 4 turns is insane. I don't think they spotted us, so that's good. Let's open with some magic, because that tends to be good there. And that didn't even explode. Alright then, don't really want to use a grenade this early on, so Hyujin. Let's do this. Nope! Oh, flip. I went out of cover, that's real bad, but hey, we got a gut. This thing has 4 actions now. Okay, that's a lot of misses. Richter, I don't think Richter can actually really hit this, but like, hey, who knows? That takes 1 action, and she can do it on herself. Then she could shoot. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, 2 turns until alarm. Ah, only 1 hit there. Oh my god, that's not great. Let me move the robot forward. It's that cover. It's that little bit of cover really screwing us up there. That's what we like. Took them out pretty simply. Optional eliminate enemies before. Okay, cool. Apparently there's still some enemies, I'm guessing. Let's go to the back road still. Okay, I have no idea which way this mission wants us to go right now, so like... flip. Okay, so we noticed there's some like errands there, which we can easily take out. I'm guessing there's another presence over there. I'm assuming it's more built into this area. Yes, it is. Let's do this. I don't really have any cover, super good cover around here, so I'm just... Oh, damn it. No, 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 no. Oh, that was such a foolish thing. I meant to do that with my the character itself. Oh. God damn it. God, how is that? How did you get color bonus for that? That's... Oh, we messed up here. We definitely messed up here. That's what we need. And let's just get out into the open here. Let's go over here. Got the okay. How did you miss 3 shots with 72? We should have 2 turns. Okay, miss. Okay, cool. 2 turns. Alright, we can do this. Dead. That's what we like. Ooh. Okay, that one was a bit tense. But we managed to squeak by there. All the best ambush, to be fair. What the hell? Okay, let's look at where we're actually meant to be going. We're meant to be there. Alright, cool. What the hell is this, though? It's just a warehouse? I mean, let's try taking this one. Ah, flip. Okay, cool. We're going into action. Get into some sort of... This is going to be standing out in the open, so we're probably going to take a hit for this one. Yes. Gobber, okay, cool. That person decided to come around. Kind of a mistake. Oh, there's more. Okay, that's a bit of a... since there is more than I expected. Let's just get inside. There they are. Cool. Get mark this target because. Dear God, are they a bit far away? 81%. Okay, come on. Damn it. Come on. Oh, thank God. We need to start getting to this last one real quick. Oh, there's another one. Oh my God, this is yeah, no, we can't do this. If there's another one, we're done. That's insane. Oh my God, what? I didn't even like invite this one to like join. Oh, okay, this is a bit late. We can't. Yeah, no, we're done. We're done. We can't do anything for this. Well, we've Yep. No. The 0 seems left. 0 times left. Because I can't see where they are. There they are. They're right there. This is insane. Don't want to complain about... Okay, miss. Miss? Yep, what did I expect? Everything is too far away to actually do anything to us, so... Yep, no, we've set off the alarm. There's nothing we can really do right now for that one. That takes 2. Miss. Yeah. Alright. That takes 3 actions together. And done. Yeah, no. Yep, optional failed. Yep, that's... I'm actually kind of frustrated with that, because I couldn't see how many there actually were until we finally got into the fight, but it's not the game's fault that I messed up badly. It's just frustrating. That is legitimately no way I could have seen that coming, nor... Oh, God, I hate covering this. I absolutely hate covering. Fine, I don't really care now that I can't really mitigate the whole thing. And oh, that was frustrating. That was frustrating. Now everything's going to be on the low, so it's going to be a bit more harder. Oh wait, we should probably I don't get how we're meant. I really hate this. I've mentioned before when we first started playing this, I hate how this works, so I don't know how to like drag stuff down, and it won't go in if I click on this. Nope. Nope, I don't know how this works. This is so frustrating. This little like thing, because it never works. Because sometimes it's like it feels like you're meant to drag it, but it's not. That's not how. I'm gonna actually look this one up because I'm frustrated that it's been like all this game and I still haven't figured it out. God. Okay, cool. I don't really know. Couldn't find anything quickly on it. Just put in the stash. It's not like it. Yeah, no, it's not going into it, so it's like. Yep, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't know how to get into that. That's just. Use logistics. Let's see what we actually use. The card disappears and read and the door opens up. The card inside the chaos, the number of containers have dismantled here. It looks like a number of unpacking something in large, or a number of something in a hurry. Towards the back of the car, a single intact crate catches the eye. It's heavy industrial thing, out of contingent display and sealed with a series of maglocks. You don't see any sign of panel or keycard. Examine the crate. You explore. Doesn't have any obvious method of opening. You can find a small box that has been welded to one side. Side, however. A label on the box reads, remove contaminants and add control routine before activating. Open box. Ah, cool. The box looks like a generic black data slick is inside. Lifting it, you find a universal data. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's do this one. The stick appears to be carrying a firmware update of some kind into the control system. It hasn't been applied yet. The code is a single use designated to burn itself out after it's been paired in an internal device. You pocket and stick and move on. Combat control module. That's a mission item. Oh, nice. Alright, time to... Now we got that. Time to go raid the place through the entrance that I was thinking of anyway. Let my frustration die down a bit, because, God, it's the little things. That was a bit. Like, the combat, yeah, I should have been more careful. I didn't expect there to be more enemies on there, which is a bit of like, okay, cool. And one of them to be so far away, and and the firing line's so obscure that you couldn't actually get to them in that time. What just happened over here? Oh, okay, cool. Let's dive by. Oh, God damn it! I'm sorry. The drone messed up there. Okay, cool. Sandy. Let me just get behind here, cause hey, that's easy enough. Everyone has. Wait, why is everyone having 2 actions instead of 3? That's weird. The mage is dead. You know, standard Shadowrun protocol, kill a mage first. Yep, okay, cool. Guess I'll just line everyone up over here. Because legitimately, I don't know why they only have 2 actions. That's a bad chance. Enter. 9 damage. Please don't hit the same person. That would be great. That's fine. Access card. Yeah, I wanted to go in through this way. Because this way looked less secure. I mean, it's not. It doesn't look like it's the exact place we're meant to be, but you know, worth enough. What does this say? The faint light's coming from the crack of the door, and you can hear someone muttering to themselves. Hello! A starlight wave slave blinks up from his terminal at the sound of opening door. His door is open. Who the hell are you? Nobody, just passing through. You aren't supposed to be here. You're an intruder. He grabs his PDA and begins furiously dialing. I'm curing security. Wait, let's talk about this. The PDA cracker's there. Line continues. Hello, security. I need help at... He pulls a gun. I have a wage slave. Stop him. Take him out. Oh my god, go. Okay, looks like we have to fire on this guy, which is a bit extreme. He's got cover bonuses, because of course he does. Why wouldn't he have cover bonuses? Let's get Ractor to do it since he's a psychopath, so he's probably not gonna. Yeah, cool. Thanks, buddy. Psst. Didn't want that to happen, but they've like again. This seems like fairly high level stuff, so we're not going to be passing any like social checks. Somebody left his terminal while logging out. Found an account. A power schematic fills the screen, illustrating the flow of electricity in the warehouse and surrounding buildings. It appears as the building was a runoff from its own generator. Taopao Unity Grid has been deemed to be old and unreliable. Navigating through a file structure, you also find a passcode to the nearby substation gate 2324. You take a note of that information, returning to the energy map you see the terminal was running when you found it, and you leave it as it was found. Well, we will do that, because they've got the alarm on. I'd rather take every advantage I can get over them now. Attempt to access the terminal. You spend a few minutes tapping out the commands into the terminal and fiddling with the terminal's inputs. The display now powers up. It's obvious to leave a way to access the system. You can't find it. You could probably force your way in if only there was a port into Matrix, though. Okay, let's go. Blaster free, degrade free, erosion free, killer free, medic free, suppression. And then assassin, attacker, and shielder. Okay. That's an interesting design. Don't like that though, so... Yeah, no, instant combat. If you think I'm not using the turn-based miss, yep. Okay, cool, I got perfect in now. Perfect in, screw both of you. Don't hear. Okay, cool. Covers bonus is annoying, but like. Yep, that's why I like. Can we just force? Yeah, we can force. The data archive contains folder upon folder of document regarding Ares, use of outside contractors, along with internal memos detailing the corporate intentions regarding those who contractors. A quick search locates a memo that mentions Car by name. Clearance level, Ares upper management only, operation agenda, Hong Kong police transfer event, access by unauthorized personnel will be punished by immediate termination. Hong Kong DUIs disregarded refast after the night errant personnel, target date within 2 months of Car is to be liquefied, she is currently useful but ultimately disposable post opponent liability. Target date upon finalization of HKPTFE. And that is legitimately all eyes here, so let's get out of here. Did we get that as mission data? Yep. Did we? Usually it becomes mission data if it's important. I hope it's important. That seems like fairly important for like... Hey, well, like, when we meet her, like, we can be like, hey, you're just as disposable as the rest of us. Like, that feels important. You know, it's green. And this is all that's here, so, yeah. Okay, cool, we got that. Time to leave. And figure out where to go and where to turn the power off, because screw this. Because the alarm's already on, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, cool, we need to go over there. I have no idea if this will help us or not, but hopefully it will. I mean, it's going to be a fight either way that we turned off the alarm, on the alarm, but this could allow us to have some advantage. The door substate guard is locked by a chain link fence. An old panel hangs next to the thing. Whilst the gate, despite its age, panel insert degrees low. Okay, cool. We can enter the code. We'll make this look 2324. The documentation of this control panel is surprisingly robust. Stickers, sticker with dense text have been plastered over it, providing detailed instructions on further substance and what it governs. From what you're reading, it looks like it goes through the substation relay to tape house local power grid. Disconnect the power and smash the panel. The following instructions on the stickers, you disconnect the power and smash the panel into splitters. All around you, lights begin to flicker and die. Duncan glances around. Good move. If we had to fight the any SDE offers, we'll catch them off guard. The darkness should give us a few more seconds before they realize the alarm. Guys. Is that really all it did? God damn it, it's completely useless to us now. It would have been useful, and I didn't realize it was there, because I was like, hey, let's explore more. Damn it. Well, we're gonna have to fight our way through here, so let's do this. Whoops, wrong thing. One got turned because they haven't noticed us yet, so let's do this. I'm pretty sure they'll notice us now. Yep. Damn it, that's no goodness. Almost dead. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get a magic ball going off or something. Damn it, that's not it. No! Flipping out. Well, that's a mistake I made. And they have a mage. Yep. Oh my god. Misclick really took us out there. That's annoying. That's... God damn it. That was just annoying. God damn. So, oh my god, I did that again, but at least she's in cover. I really hate this clicking causing issues like that. But I won't reload. We just lost one of our health kits, which is a pain, but like, we can live with it. We can live with it. Yep. That's what we like to see though, and let's go into the warehouse. The alarm is on, so we didn't... Alright, we made it. This is the warehouse that the Ares hired the SDU to defend. This is going to be... This is where we're going to find answers. Before we walk through that door, make sure you're ready to fight. I'm ready, as you are. It squeezes eye shots, rubs the temples. More than ready than that, I hope. Not gonna lie, Hyujin, I'm really hurting over here. I think I'm feeling the delayed after effects that the magic energy I soaked up back at the police station. She swallows, her eyes dying, she looks nervous. Look, I'll do my best to see you through this. If anything should happen, it won't. You're going to make it. Kunots, I'll do my best. Lead the way. Enter the warehouse. Oh boy. Let's see how many people are waiting for us. Yep. Hey guys. Damn, I love having my robot have that many actions. It's great. I hate color bonuses though. It's so annoying. Let's put Duncan there. We'll move up as a team. We're just taking the best shots that we can at the moment. That's good, and then let me go over here, and then do this. That's good. Yep, this is why we did that. It's a lot of damage, but it's fine. Yep. That's what we like to see. This is why we did this. This is why we brought Duncan. It's also why we have drones. Really good drones. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Actually, playing strategically means I can actually be fairly decent with what I need to do. Be much damage, but if they need to push forward, we can stop them basically. And that's the fall that guy just made, walking out in the open while we have drones everywhere. Yep. Guy made the rookie mistake of coming out of cover. Not that I blame him, because these drones will come for you either way, because they're the goodest boys, and they're the goodest boys. But let's get this. Okay, cool. We used all our powers. Duncan. Oh, he did. Done. Is he actually okay? He healed up, then did that. Okay, drones. Again, we'll just march up and continue to try and flush him out. That was a foolish mistake. I thought I was on the drone. Oh no. Oh, thank God. As the sound of gunfire dies down, Q locks eyes with a transparent window, transplate window that lines the western wall of the room. On the other side of the window sits the most impressive armory you've ever seen. Sinister looking black and yellow vehicles embossed with the style of logos sit parked in stacked front of ordnance. A half truck armed with a battery of a surface-to-air missile dominates the center room. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but I'm actually going to close the window because it's kind of distracting for me, so I'll be right back very quickly. I'll still be able to talk and you'll be able to hear me, but I won't be able to, like, hear anything. So let me just do that as quickly. Okay, let me sit back down. Okay, cool. The sinister-looking black and yellow vehicles involved with a stylized logo sit parked in front of a stacked cast of audience. A half-truck armed with battery to serve a barrier air to service missile dominates the center of the room. The vehicles are military grade, designed for battlefield use, but the insignia on the Hong Kong police force adorns them. Police brutality! Fuck me. That's what Ares is working towards. With gear like this, they could stage a coup. In a way, I think that's what they're doing. Look at the insignia on those vehicles, Hyujin. She points to the nearest vehicle, a military APC covered with Ares and HKPF insignia. Knights errant branded police vehicles. Ares insignias on their HKPF. And enough firepower to take out half the buildings in Victoria Harbour. Hell, you do the maths. They're planning on taking control of the HKPF. She nods grimly. They're going to try and pull the police contract from Mitsurama, maybe even merge it with Knights Errant, and when they do, they're going to have total control of security in the free enterprise zone. That was the big change that Lan was working towards, a brand new police force under Ares macro technology. Right, and Ares' first order of business was to make Mitsurama look bad, so they could swoop in and take the contract for themselves. Months of police brutality, hundreds of massacres in Kowloon city riots, all to help Ares win a fucking contract. So she blinks, agitated, the veins in her temples throbbing. If they're already entrenched here, if they've gone so far to rebrand their damn artillery, they must be close to making that move. Well, that isn't gonna happen. We're gonna bag Krantz and secure the location, and we're going to do it now. Exactly. If we can secure the warehouse, everybody wins. Mitsuri gets the evidence. It needs to haul Ares before the student council. I get back to the corporate good graces, and you get your sin back. We just need to. Q stumbles, clutching her temples. Q, are you okay? She shakes her head violently in a vain attempt to clear it. I'll be fine. Her sentence trails into a low-pitched groan. Come on. Oh, come on. What's wrong? Everything. I'm seeing double. Can't think straight. She takes another stumble forward. I can't fight it off. I can fight it off. I'll be okay. I just need a second to catch my breath. Without another word, she pitches forward. Her face hits the floor with a dull smack. Great. That's just wonderful. What's wrong with her? Neither got biotech nor spellcasting. Q struggles to lift her body off the ground, groaning through the clenched teeth. Well, I know people who do have this. Like, Goblet has spell conjuring. The cords of her neck, the temples is flushed with near purple. She holds herself, trembling like a newborn fowl. Try to revive her. You do your best to bring Q back to her senses. She's conscious but borderline incoherent. Her eyes are badly bloodshot and half rolled back into her skull. This isn't good. Q's mouth falls open. The sound comes out intelligible. Something between a moan and a whisper. Tears begin to swell in the corner of her eyes. A crack of static comes from the warehouse. A PDA system cuts in, drowning Q out. A moment later, a cold voice pours through the speakers. Welcome, Miss Shank. Hello, Senator Senior Expected Q. Welcome to the future site of Tau Harbor Complex. She spreads her arms in a weary smile. Thanks for stumbling around outside, by the way. I always appreciate having time to prepare before my uninvited guests drop by. You really should have stayed with your pirate friends. You weren't hurting anyone out there. We would have let you alone. It still isn't too late to turn back. Go back to the orc on the dock. Get back on his fancy boat and you'll never set foot in the free enterprise zone territory again. She shrugs, or don't, and die in a warehouse. Your choice. The PDA system cracks again, then dies. Q eyes flutter, then focus. She turns her head to stare at you. Hyujin, listen. I can't help you. Another hit of drain might kill me. She struggles to her knees. I don't think I could even walk straight right now. Yeah, I'm getting that. You're going to have to finish this. I'm useless. Just remember that what you started, stand to gain when this is through. You can win this, with or without me. Don't worry about me. I'm on it. Thank you. Come to me when it's done. I'll radio Mitsurama and turn this place over to them. I'll get your life back. Are we even going to take our sin back? I don't think we will, but... Oh, look at this. Terminal. See what's going on here. The terminal has a display of really long, vulgar large, vulgar, sinister-looking devices that has been mounted onto a warehouse floor. Gold contracted plates line the base of the display, a device, and very icon arms hanging idly to heavily pronounced. The terminal's display winks out on as you approach. Examine the display. Power door, charging station, searching for paired slave device missing or out of range. Step away from the terminal. Interesting. I assume they're all rough. Huh! God, wouldn't it be cool if you could take these over since we're a deck rigger? Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, that's more enemies. Even more. All right. I see why there's health kits. Maybe we should save those for prototype combat module. Connect the stick that you lifted from the train. Combat module recognized. Firmware updating. Common device detected. The screen fills with impenetrable text. It appears as a property of low-level coding language of some kind. It would take a skilled decker or rigger to decipher this, and even then it'll probably take some time. Hack into the terminal to accept a PDA as a common identification device. Attempt to rig into the device. Recognized. Update upon sync. A combat module hardware will become important. Please obtain a new combat module prior to the. Okay, sync please. Turns to sync. Okay, we gotta survive 2 turns, which means we're gonna hold up around our decker because we got 2 turns. They're coming for us, and we can. Let's see if we take care of like the cover bonus. Oh, god damn it! No, I misclicked again. It's real bad. Let's just sit here. I can't believe we misclicked that badly. Let's summon a spirit to hopefully distract people. The spirit can't get anywhere, but hopefully it will distract people due to it being so out in the open that literally no one would. Oh, that's a cannon! That's a straight up cannon! Ow! Ow, flipping hell, I didn't... What the hell? Didn't realize that's what they actually had. Oh my god. Oh, this is a disaster. God damn it, we're already down. And we're out because we can't... God damn it. We're gonna move a bit for that, and we're going to do this, consume spirit, because get rid of this one. I hope they just don't kill my decker again. That would be very annoying. Because they're dead at that point. We might have to restart this bit of a mission. No. Yeah, no, they're still attacking them, despite me not being able to, yeah. I hate AP damage so much at this point of the game. And we're dead. Yeah, we're dying. Because of course we are. God damn it. Just takes 2. Oh my god. Misclicked real badly there. Why? Why do that to me? It's so frustrating. Didn't expect to use my resources this much in this, like, quick. Yep. He's out of it. That was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake to do. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get... Oh my god, wrong... Oh no, we're still out of it. We're still out of it. Why are we still out of it? We're broke. Okay, apparently... Okay, cool. Apparently we can't move, but we can do this. Let's try this again. This is insane. Might as well just get up here, because, hey... Yep, the spirit broke free. Not surprising there, but we'll just let that be free, because usually the AI prioritizes broken spirits. Nope. Okay, so it prioritizes the person hacking that. Okay, we just can't do this, probably. Unless I somehow restart and not unbroken on the floor. I don't know when the last save is even on this game, on this one, but I do really want to take over these tanks. Let's try it with this person because they have everything. God, this is. I still haven't figured out how to use these containers because they work really weirdly. No, I didn't mean to click. I thought I was clicking on the enemy game. Why do you do this at times? Oh, that's frustrating. That's... Okay, Spirit's dead. I can't move my character at all. Yep, they're dead again. Oh, that's such a pain, because if we didn't do that, if that wasn't a... Okay, cool, he's still fine. Hopefully he didn't get synced. And we're getting more mages! Fun! Oh my god. Yeah, we've lost this. We're gonna have to restart this whole combat, I feel. This is so many. We're dying again? We fairly... Okay, cool. We haven't killed any of... We've only killed one of them so far. Why did he get color bonus on the last two? I have no idea. This is insane. This is insane. Oh god. It's not even active right now. Oh my god, that just... Finally. Wait, we still don't have access to the other one? Well, that's annoying. How come they're still green after 2? God damn, I misclicked. We'll restart this one. We're way too injured to actually finish this one, I'm pretty sure. How come they're still green after getting blasted by 2 shots from one, but we're like instantly on the ground and dead from 2 shots? We're reloading. We are not surviving that. None of us. We do not have the tools to survive that fight. Maybe it'd be easier if we didn't like blow cover. Okay, cool. This is at the start of it. So let's get here behind the thing, then go with this, then go with attempt to rig the device. If we can get, wait. Okay, cool. No other things is attempting around here. So let's go over here. Turn on our robot. Just gotta survive 2 turns. 3 turns actually, it's not 2 turns. I wish they wouldn't count 0 as a turn, but hey, I'm not the one who made this game. That grenade kind of didn't do much, but hey. We're gonna put him here, into cover, and start shooting at people. Same with Goblet. We're gonna summon something, because we kind of need to have a summon on the field to take extra hits for us. And shoot out of this guy. Oh my god, they still get flank bonus on that one. Oh my god, why? How, what? I am... This game is something else at times. Okay, I can't even do that to anybody. Alright, I can't actually heal her up now outside of a healing spell. Which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, we hopefully should live. Hopefully, I say without much confidence. Because, dear God, do I not have much confidence? Of course that's a miss, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't that be a miss? Okay, they go for someone else. Ow, that's still a lot. How come? Yeah, no, they get like 23. When I use these guys against my opponent, it's like nothing. This. We're gonna still. I wonder if there's like it's decided on like each side. So like if we after this, if we run over to the next side, we can get control over the next one. I'm guessing that's how it is. As I'm. God, healing is out of range. Okay, let's just slap Goblet with a healing kit because we need everybody to be up. And how do we miss 20? Let's remove you. Then basically remove you from that. Sure. We'll give these shots a chance. Wow, damn, alright. That's fair enough. Ow. Cover bonus, thank God. I know I complain about that, but like, thank God, armor broken, but I really hope I don't get hit again, because I cannot, my character cannot stand that. Yeah, armor's already broken, guy. Okay, doesn't look like we have another terminal, but we do have one of these things on our side now, so that's fairly good. And we just miss with it instantly. That's a good sign. Let's slap one of these on ourselves. And then actually get some more guns on the field so we're not getting completely outnumbered. Yeah, no, we're not. We can try and take out this one now, since I was like, yeah, we're not getting that one anymore. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. It seems like we're doing slightly better than last time. Again, if it breaks free, we can deal with it. But it didn't, so let's... Yep, nice. Okay, those things aren't that hard once you start solo targeting them. In turn, I don't know if we, yeah, we'll get, okay, we got another one coming in. Oh damn, we're getting two more coming in. That's a bit. Alright then. Missed that final one, but did it? Okay, wow, it actually gets 3 turns. Nice. We're just gonna keep going because the enemies will deal with it eventually, but we'll probably like next time we'll probably gonna deal with it actually because hey, we're gonna focus target one of these because hey, they are quite powerful. But we should probably still try and get rid of this guy, but you know, whatever right now. It takes us almost a full round to deal with them. I think I did much damage there, but it's fine. It's almost down half its health, so we'll take that. And finally, Gobber. Turn. Okay. Okay, we got more people coming in. Bit of an issue. That's a lot of people coming in from that direction, but it's a lot of stunny boys, which we should not allow to hit us. But luckily, they've decided to like line themselves up right in front of us, so we can deal with that. But again, that's still a lot of people, but we need to... You know what, sure, if it breaks free, it breaks free. That's the enemy's problem at that point. That's just the type of stuff that we need them to do, and since I want the enemies to deal with these, let's go around here. Meanwhile, this robot is gonna do this. That's what we need. Actually, shooting oh my god, whoops. We're gonna dive back down here, because hey, that was a big mess up there. One down. We can't. Why is my ball not working anyway? Yeah, we should be able to finish this guy off at least. Yep. And then that guy is asleep, so let's target this range. Okay, so this one's gonna get a heal for itself because it kind of needed that after whatever this did to it. And that's a miss. It's an 80% miss, giant robot man. Spider. God, God, it's got 20. Oh, flipping hell, that's a lot of damage. I like the way they're targeting the giant robot now. God, there is still a lot of people here, but I feel a lot more safe in managing it. Okay, let's go with Giant Robot, because we do want to finish this thing off, because it's kind of frustrating at this point. Yep, it's gonna heal back up, isn't it, next turn? Anyway, if it's keeping people busy, it's keeping people busy. Let's see what these drones are doing. Dead. How did you miss majority of that? I'm not gonna question, because that was kind of amazing that you missed the majority of that attack. I'm gonna put something in aim target. I am on that one. I mean, we still gotta deal with this combat mage here, but like dealing with one which can't actually. That okay, cool. Again, if it's freed over there, it doesn't matter because it's surrounded by enemies. How come that has a Gatling cannon? How come our one doesn't? Okay, there. God, I cannot imagine actually. No. Neutral turn. Wait, we have a neutral turn? Okay, oh, wait, we do have a Gatling. What the hell? How did I. Alright, damn. Okay, yeah, we got this person. Goddamn color bonuses. Let's reload. Then just, yep. That's what we like to see in our God, just huddling together is a really bad strategy until you get someone who can throw back grenades. Another mage down. And then enter. Oh my god, they're just battling back and forth with that healing item. Again, like, we're probably going to be able to take this one out. It's just like, they're probably going to take out ours before it because they're mainly focusing on it. But it's taking focus away from our troops, so... I mean, hang on. How much hit percentage do we have on this? Yep, alright, cool. Just want to make sure for that one. This is a slight question. Can I actually use this gun on the giant robot? Yes, I can. Whoops. Oh, damn, I didn't pick the heal one. That's... Oh, wait, we can still do that. There's your actions. Yep, cool. Because it's a giant drone still. Oh my god. Let's just see if we can get rid of this guy. I doubt we can, but hey. That was a mistake. End turn, whoopsie daisy. Well, they're just fighting the spirit. I appreciate that guy just fought the spirit. Like, man, you didn't have anything better, so you just attacked. Alright, cool. God, I love this drone. I love being a rigger. So good. Not enough AP. Okay, cool. Apparently we did not have enough AP for that, which is a bit weird, since we should have dead, and then finally, it's just you over there in the corner, buddy. Not the best place to be, but... because we will take long shots from you and get the big guy to slowly walk over to you and... I don't think I can even mark target. Oh, I can mark. I should have done that first. Okay, cool. I had to run up and do it. That's a mess. Yep. Okay, wow, we're still in combat, which I don't like, but alright. Ah, more enemies. Kat comes brawling into the room, her weapon drawn, heavy ballistic plating on her uniform, making her look more like mechanical than organs. Or more mechanical than organic. An impression magnified by the coldness in her voice. That was quite a feat, taking down our people like that. Hell, you even hijacked a very spider drone. Very impressive, Hugin. She pulls back the slide of her weapon. Don't get your hopes up though, it won't be enough to save you. You sure about that? We've taken down everything you've thrown at us. Hell, you worked for Joseph Sang. You know what we went up against in the Walled City. Your performance in the Walled City was impressive, I'll give you that. But I've still got you outgunned. She gestures to the barrel of her weapon. You may be good, but you're not invincible. All it takes is a well-placed bullet. Glad to hear you feel that way. I'm afraid that you'd surrender before I got the chance to make you pay for what you did to Carter. Who? Alright, the collateral damage from the ambush. That was just business. It's your friend. If your friend didn't want to get shot, she shouldn't have gotten in the way. You can't win this, Kurt. If you fight, you're going to die. Talk yourself up all you want, runner. You won't intimidate me. If you knew the things I know, you'd rethink that position. If you want to talk, then talk. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know that I should be afraid of. You'd better make this quick, though. I'm not getting paid by the hour, and I don't like delaying the inevitable. Ares is going to stab you in the back after they make their move. She narrows her eyes. Quiet claim, can you prove it? Send Ares through files to see for yourself. She studies a page of scrolling text and pushes her PDA. Her brow froze as she reads. She finally looks back up at you. Thank you for showing me this, but that doesn't change anything. For the time being, I'm on Ares' payroll. I'm going to have to revisit our arrangement before they make their move, but that doesn't change what I have to do today, Sharon. It could. Who says that I didn't kill... who's to say that I didn't kill you in a warehouse? You could disappear. No, I can't do that. I had got a reputation to uphold. She shakes her head, but she can read the uncertainty of expression. I saw the message Q sent out. It said that you're doing this job only for the money. That it's just a job for you. Yeah, and? You some kind of point you're trying to make, Shadowrunner? Let me just... Just, you don't have a... Okay. You're a mercenary, not a cop. Ares is just a client to you. You can walk away from this if you want to. I don't need an ideological reason to do my job. I just do what I'm paid to, no questions asked. Sounds familiar, Sharon? It should. You're not that different, you and I. Oh my god, they really busted out that line. Ares is all about the money too. We just trashed about 1 million units in Spider Drones. Do you think they're gonna blame... who do you think they're gonna blame for that? A frown overtakes her face. Behind it you can see a brief flash of worry. Point taken, but I'll smooth things over, I always do. You can still walk away from this. There needs to be no more bloodshed today. There's a long pause, finally Card scratches with a nod. Alright, Hyujin, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On the count of 3, I'm going to tell you to my men to lower their weapons, and then we're going to walk away from here, calm and peacefully. You take the warehouse, and we disappear. Deal. She nods and taps a code sequence into her PDA. We're out of here. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and you should know, it was never anything personal, Hyujin. I was just carrying out my client's wishes. First to Joseph Sang, then to Ares. Same as you every day. Just get the hell out of here, can't? And don't cross paths with me again. Don't worry. She turns to go. I won't. Got a giant spider drone at least. Let's just take all of these. I doubt they would be useful, but we managed to talk our way out of that boss encounter, which is fair enough. I know these people probably wanted revenge, but I'm like, yeah, screw it. She's gonna die anyway, probably. Let's just try it. I was like, let's just try out. See. We got the conversation. Maybe we could turn it to our side, but no. Let's leave. We got the warehouse. Your BDA posits familiar tone. Kindly shanks on the line. Pick up. Hello, dear. She swallows something the color of vipid plums on a rock of glass. I take it that you secured the Ares facility in Talpon? You're surprisingly well formed, Auntie. Our dear friend Jerma has been very good about sending the irregular progress updates in the job. So tell me, what are you doing there? What's being stored in the warehouse? It's an armory. Ares is preparing to take the HKPF. Ah, I see. There's a long pause. Connie looks down onto a drink, a kind of look on her face. Finally, she raises it, takes another sip, then sits it down on the nearby table. I know Q, she offered to restore your sin. Make a con call to Masuma and you get your old life back. I have a counter proposal for you. Go ahead, I'm listening. Don't turn the warehouse over to anybody. Burn it to the fucking ground. You do this for me, and you're set with the Yellow Lotus for life. Every privilege that you can imagine, every exchange, however rare or expensive, it'll be yours for the taking. All for a price of some gasoline and a match. Wait, why burn it? Turning the facility over to Mishima won't stop Ares. It'll force their hand, push them into attempting an immediate takeover of the HKPF. The then result is likely to be long and bloody, and Mishima to lose in the very end anyway. If Ares' microtechnology is set on taking over the Hong Kong police force, nothing will stop them. They have resources to succeed at the end, no matter how desperately Mitsurima tries to resist. I understand, Annie. Good, dear. No, I knew you would that. The old woman expects the glass, dipping the pink down on the ball and floats in the center of her drink. It spines away. She closes her eyes with a sigh. What about Q? What happens to her? Her eyes stab back open. The placid expression on her face washes away with a wave of irritation. I was having a moment, dear. You really should learn when to keep your mouth shut. For Q, why would you give a fuck? As soon as you burn the warehouse, she'll be irrelevant anyway. She ingests, then the face seems to brighten. I'll tell you what. Choose a fate of the senior inspector Q that will make me happy. Surprise me. That you think will make me happy. Nod respectfully. She raises a glass to the screen, and her voice croaks. You've heard my offer, Hyujin, and you know what I'm willing to pay. I pray that you make the right decision for all our stakes. Kindly Shang images flickers out on the PDA screen, then winks out of existence. You call terminated. Is that all? Okay, cool. It looks like we need to talk to her now. I mean, I'm in mind of burning it. There's like so much military grade stuff here. The Q struggles to lift her to a kneeling position. She looks as though you're red-rimmed, horribly bloodshot. The veins in her temples still throbbing, and you can see the red crescent with her nails have been bit into pieces of palm on her hand. Hyujin is don't worry. She's been taken care of. She closes her eye. Good. That's really good. Now reach into my pocket and grab my PDA. I have something to tell you, Q, and I don't think you're gonna like it. Hanari's, what do you mean? I got a call from Kindly Shang just a moment ago. She wants to burn the warehouse to the ground. She closes her eyes, licks her lip. I see. And I take it you're thinking of siding with her? Considering it, yeah, she's my boss. Yang, think about what you're doing. I want my life back, damn it. I want the team to survive. I get where you're coming from, Duncan, but you're putting yourself ahead of the rest of us. This shit ain't right. Listen to me, Hyujin. This is your choice. This is your only chance, and you're getting out from under Kindly Shang's farm, of getting your old life back. Are you really willing to give that up? This is the big decision at the end of this campaign. Do we stay a Shadowrunner? I know Duncan wants... the problem is, I want to give Duncan back his old life, but I think we should stay Shadowrunners because I like the... I feel like the character liked the team. Considering all that she had in Seattle was her... was legitimately... was in a corporate prison for the majority of her life. She has a father, of course, but there's three... Yeah, we'll side with Kindly Shang with Low Q live. I'll get you to safety, but we're burning this place, sorry. Her clouds, change the orders. You have loyalty to Mitsushima, Q. My loyalty is to my team. Q closes her eyes. I'm too weak to stop you. Do what you're going to do. Enjoy your life in the shadows, Hyujin. You just sacrificed your one and only chance to get out. Billowing clouds of smoke fill the sky, stinging the eyes and clogging your nostrils. The fire that you set is doing its work nicely. Flames get out the warehouse windows, bathing you in waves of unbearable heat. That's really gone up, huh? Her face glows yellow and orange flickering light. Auntie Sheng should be pleased. Yeah, I'm sure she will be. His voice shimmers with barely passable rage. When you see that old bitch, tell her I'm tended resigning. Is there any space to discuss this? He says it in this sentence. You just sacrificed our only chance I was ever gonna get to live a normal life, Yang. Fuck no, there's no room for discussion. I'm done with you, permanently. If you don't go back as far as we do, I'll put a bullet in your fucking spine. So what are you going to do? You should at least take you back to the Bintang so that you can get your stuff. I mean, it's all still on the bolt hole. Q responds with a weak voice. He can come with me. On medvac transport if he wants to. Okay, Senior Inspector, I'm with you. We'll ride the evac transport out together. He glances over your shoulder. I'll send someone to pick my shit up later. If that's what you want, Duncan, it's your call. That's right, it is. And from now on, it's the way it's gonna be. The comlink buzzes. Captain Gawain Le Fey winks onto the screen. Ahoy, my friend! You've finished with the warehouse. That was much my plan. Jomo can see the flames from where he stands. It's probably best that we get moving on, lad. We don't want anyone here when the owners of that warehouse come a-calling. You're probably right. Are you taking us back to the Bentang? Yes, my friend, and from there, directly onto the bolt hole. Connie Sheng has informed me that the big changes are aloft with the organization, and that we should prepare ourselves for a lengthy voyage abroad with a fine ship. Jomo, the bolt hole isn't seaworthy. She's just a severe with a rudder. Ah, not anymore. Old Man's men have been working tirelessly to repair her in your absence. She isn't ready to set sail yet, but soon enough, she'll be perfectly capable of crossing the Pacific unaided. Crossing the Pacific, Jomo, where are we going? To your new home of the Yellow Lewis Pavilion. She smiles gleam. Come on, we gotta go, but trust Jomo. It'll be made clear in time. Bittersweet ending, I think, for that one. Epilogue. The fire-lived warehouse burns at your back, the last of Vary's legacy. Soon be nothing but mounded embers. You return to Jomo and the drunken mistake. The pirates revs his engine and tears out of the harbour ahead of the medevac transporter called Q. Your mind is a blur, thoughts crashing through like the mistake crashes through waves. You know the Inspector will live, but the opportunity to flee back to your old life has now left the tables, gone from nothing the moment you torched the house, just like Duncan. But this time for good. From the sound of things, his words echo in the back of your mind, their anger leaving little room for reconciliation. The drunken master speeds away from the Tapon Harbour, carrying you back towards the Bintang. If there's anything you glean from Kindly Sheng, it's that you and your team have a long sea voyage ahead of you. The boat motors along, cutting through the choppy waves, the South China Sea, coursing sounds of Captain Jomo's voice echoes down from a wheelhouse. He's singing crude Indonesian sea shanties, and between verses he barks with laughter. Well, he seems to be enjoying himself. Let him have his fun. I'm too tired to try and stop him anyway. I believe we're all in need of a rest, my friend. His gaze fills to a hatch leading down to the machine shop. Thankfully, the clown of the shop work should drown out the captain's musical excellence. Working in the shop will be risky with the engines up and running, but I welcome the challenge. It would drive Duncan crazy if he was still here. Gulbert snorts and shrugs. I hear you, Cial, but this is how it happens. This is the life you chose for yourself. You're good at it, and you like it. Duncan doesn't. That's what do you expect him to do? Isabel shakes her head, sighing. Don't blame yourself, Eugene. You're cut out of this. You're cut out for this life that he isn't. And the inverse of it is true. He had a normal life. You never did. What were you going to do? Go to a clerk in go be a clerk in Stuffer Shack? Sell tasers and weapon world? Yeah, I can't really see that. Look to the future, not the past. That's how you progress into a better position in life. So tell me, friend, what do you intend to do when we arrive in Seattle? I'm gonna see Raymond. I own that. Ah, family bonds. I hope that he's recovered from his ordeal. For all his faults, he seems like he's meant well. After that, we should definitely make contact with the Yellow Lotus members in Seattle. Once we have been introduced to them, we can start endorsing ourselves into Seattle's underworld, and that and that in turn will lead to safety. I don't know much about either of you, but I got plenty of good feeling about this. What do you think, Cial? You ready to show us the sights of UCAST and get this whole set of new troubles? Because if you ask me, I think we're gonna have an interesting life no matter where we wind up. Isabel walks over to the nearby table and grabs a bottle of Jomo's jabba off of it. I'll drink to that, to the future, right? Whatever it might be. She pulls the cork out from her teeth and takes a long drink, tosses it to you when she's done. To friends and family, because that's all we've got. The ancient Badu burns like a slug off old Corson, and the ancient's grease going down, up with the faintest aftertaste of copper wiring and an old shoe leather. Not the worst liquor that Jomo's got, but not by the long shot. Gobbet laughs, throwing back her head. That's the spirit. No matter what happens when we make landfall, we'll be ready for it. Come hell or high water, we're survivors. Come on, toss the ball over here. As you set in for another day of a long trip to Seattle, you feel a sense of calm wash over you. Jomo's wrath arise intermixed with the sound of the wind and waves, blend into a white noise. It's a strange, comforting sound. At the daft end of the room, a wide porthole gives you a view of the open ocean. The sky outside is so brilliant as to be almost blinding. Squinting at the light, you let your eyes close. For now, at least, the horizon seems calm. Let me stretch. As we just finish the end of at the end of all the as we finish the end of the Shadowrun trilogy, the last epilogue that we will get. Seattle feels strange after so much time away. It still feels like after so much time away, it still feels like home, but curiously foreign at the same time. But with Kylie Sheng and your crew on your side, you rapidly make it feel like you've never left Hong Kong. Kylie introduces you to Zhang Li Qun, the Seattle mountain master of the Yellow Lotus, and through him you find both work and safety. With your help, the Yellow Lotus rapidly expands its influence in the Palplo Barons? I have no idea how you pronounce that. Business booms in 2058 when Don James, the Hammer O'Malley, is assassinated, kicking off a gangland war that affords the Yellow Lotus rapid gains in both influence and territory. Though your own skill and through your own skill and Kylie Sheng's trademark ruthlessness, your team steadily carves out a large chunk of Seattle's metroplex off the triads. This expansion continues until the Renraku archaeology extremely seals itself off from the outside world, trapping its hundreds and thousands of residents inside. The UCAST military concludes the structure off, casting a pull over the metroplex. In response, the Yellow Lotus wisely choose to slow their expansion, the better to remain off the military. So there you go. The world soon turns, seasons change, and life moves on. In the months, Ares Microbiology takes off the contract of HKPF Mitsuruma. The Talotaba complex is complete, and a new heavily militarized police force walks the street of Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, the feud between the Red Dragons associated with Yellow erupts into a full-scale gang war in the early 2016s. The Red Dragons prevailed in the conflict, and the Hong Kong branch of the Yellow Lotus is completely annihilated. The Tri-Seditions live on in the Seattle's mega complex under the stewardship of Zhen Xingkun and Kylie Sheng. Duncan's fate forever is a mystery to you. If he lives, you'll never hear from him again. You and your team remain tightly knit. Together, you look to the future, and the promises still holds. And again, that is the end of Shadows over Hong Kong. Of Shadows of Hong Kong. Again, we'll sit through the credits. But what a journey! What an interesting side thing. I'm interested to see what the general consensus about the ending of the game is, like which is the better one, where you like side with the corpse and leave your team, or the one where you side with Duncan, like you leave a team. But yeah, my brain is just, thinking of like what to say about it, because my general thoughts on that the overall plot of Shadows of Hong Kong was uh, of brain is thinking is that it was the AP damage. It has some very frustrating elements, but I get that it's frustrating in the sense of frustrating in the sense of this is very high level stuff and it's fairly difficult, but I find it cheap because I find a lot of AP damage cheap over every round. But as you can see, despite everything, despite losing first time, I did manage to change everything, you know? So that was that felt satisfying to do at least. Actually getting over my frustration and dealing with it. Some things felt like with timers and stuff, I just kind of hate the timers in this game, considering it counts 0 turn in the timers, which is, I find, dumb, almost, but, you know. It's my brain is still thinking for it. Are we in? Yeah, no, we are in Kickstarter stuff, so we're gonna speed it up until it ends, because of course we go through it. My overall opinions of Hong Kong is it's good. I don't think it's my favorite trilogy. I think Dragonfall is better, but I think the reason I like Dragonfall better is like generally the team and the scale, because while you do start off with a big run that goes south, you do have more of a journey of going up through the ranks. Like by the first mission of one of the first missions of the game is you're just beating up a racist a neo-Nazi racist group because some guy wants his kid back. By the end of it, you're raiding as Technologies facilities and running against the timer of blowing them up. It has much better pacing, because while this one does have like the low level runs, and they do feel very low level. By the time you're raiding Megacorps, it doesn't feel like much has changed. But this extra campaign, my big flaws with it is my biggest flaws with... Okay, cool, let's go through stuff again, so let's go back. My biggest flaws with the extra campaign is it doesn't really, like... I just took the way of talking out the main villain because I could, because I found the information to do so, and I did it with the big bad guy, but you aren't really giving much reason to, outside of just, hey, you want to? Your character, it's very hard to think of a character reason I did that, and I think it's generally, unless you're playing a very pacifistic character, like doing lethal damage and everything. But yeah, this has been the Shadowrun trilogy. It took a long time since my very first streams we've been doing these games. But finally we've come to an end, with our character Hugh Jin, the third protagonist of these games, deciding to stay in the shadows. But yeah, with that, we'll see what we have next week. I'm not entirely sure what game we're going to be doing next week for Thursdays, but I have an idea of what it's going to be. Yeah, it was quite a trip. Thanks for showing up, Diggle. And of course, again, thank you for everyone who watched throughout all the streams, like all the way back to when I had a different model for my first few streams for our returns. But yeah, we saw those up and downs. Never playing a physical depth again in these games. We'll play it on the tabletop. Not in these games though. But it was quite a journey. Still, I'm still thinking of maybe sticking with tabletop themed games on Thursdays, but we'll see what it is next week. But again, thank you everyone throughout all the streams for coming to them. Again, next week it'll be a different game, not a Shadowrun game, but it will probably still be within tabletop land. I've got an idea for what it is. It's just gonna take a bit of fiddling since it's quite an old game to get it to stream. but I will find a way to do it. Thank you. I'll have a good day, and you have a good day as well, day Goth, and I'll see you guys all next week. Again, Blue Reflection Week, and again, thank you everyone for coming throughout the whole Shadowrun journey. Until next time, I'll see you then, and goodbye.